Hello everyone, my name is WoltyBird, and welcome back to Techopolis 3 with me, WoltyBird. So last time was a bit of an interesting one, because it was a live stream, and we set up this, among other things, which is a chemical injection chamber that is making silicon, and now, quest complete. There we go. Very nice. The reason for that is so we can get into the Applied Energy 6-2 quest lines. Because we need to get down here with the circuit press to make a teleportation core. And that is the goal for today, and hopefully we will get a bit further. So between episodes, I've also gone ahead and done another chemical injection chamber, which is going to be this guy. It's going to go right here, like so, which is very beautiful and ugly as always. And he's going to be output 1, I think. Where is he? Because that's hydrogen. And the hydrogen produces the silicon, so the oxygen needs to go into the other one. Where is that oxygen going? Oh, yeah, it's going over there. I remember. All right, so you need to be output 2. Yes. And I accidentally fill it with a bunch of hydrogen because I'm very smart, so I'm just going to empty that out until there's no more. There we go, and now it's filling up with oxygen. Very, very slowly because the diamond system also requires oxygen. But it's kind of producing its own oxygen, so it should be fine in theory. We should be good. And now all we need to do, I think, is put silicon in here, right? And we will make Certus quartz. Or as Nick from Nick and Isaac would say, Certus. Because that's definitely how you say it. Certus. Yeah. Oh, and it needs power. Yeah, it needs power. That's probably a good idea. Let's do that. So that produces the Certus quartz. And now the steps down here towards the teleportation core, I haven't really looked that closely at it, but it's surprisingly cheap. So what I'm thinking is we're going to make 1 stack of calculation processors, which means we need to make 32 atomic alloys. And the way you do these is by making a printed calculation circuit and a printed silicon, which is just the inscriber with the Certus and the other inscriber with the silicon. This guy I've already made, I am fairly certain. Or maybe I haven't. I don't see it anywhere. I might not have. All right, well, we need to make atomic alloys anyways. I have 3. That is not enough. So we're just going to need a bunch of refined obsidian and a bunch of reinforced alloy, which is infused alloy with the diamonds, and that is redstone and copper. So alloys I should have a lot of, I think. I have 52. All right. So we need to make another 29 of these into diamonds. Oh, actually, no. We have 32 reinforced alloy. Okay, that's cool. So then all we need is the obsidian, which we might have. There's a lot of refined obsidian dust, which is good. Because these turn into enriched obsidian. These are ingots. That's not good. I'll take these. Thank you. Actually, you know what? I was right. I had the inscriber silicon press, so we're just going to put a bunch of silicon in there. That's fine. That works perfectly. This already has diamonds in it. So we should probably be careful about putting things in there. I don't want to waste diamonds. And we have the obsidian over here, so I'm going to take some of those. It's not a lot, but it's something for now at least. There we go. So those are producing. Very nice. I'm just going to take some of these, and I'm going to make the press for these guys. It's just that, those machines, the injection chamber is so slow. Like, it's wild how slow it is. Which, oh man. I'm just gonna have to wait for that, which is fun. Yeah. Actually, there's one thing we can do to speed these up, and it would be to make a speed upgrade, which means I need an osmium dust, so that should be pretty darn easy. Do I have like a dedicated crusher of some sort? No, I do not. I'll use this guy, which is spewing out just obscene amounts of crushed deep slate. It's so useless. I use the... Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh no, I use them for this ore generation system and also for the advanced technium ingot. But I just cannot use enough crushed deep slate right now. So it's spewing out. I don't have a system. It's full. It's filled up both of these. I have an extra 4,000 crushed deep slate just in case. But I don't need them. It's so stupid. What I'm afraid is going to happen, though, is that we're going to run out of water then. Like, this is going to be too fast to... Yeah, for the water. It might be. I don't actually know. What I know is that it's using way more FE now. Yeah, it's using so much FE we're actually losing power, I think. So that's a thing. I'm going to leave that be for now, though. Because another thing I was going to do between streams, which I didn't do, is I want to upgrade my system for this stuff. Because we're way too slow on the copper. We have 1100 copper and everything else is full, basically. Actually, is there anything else I need to speed up instead? Yeah. Whatever this thing is. Aluminium? Yeah, aluminium is completely emptied out. I think for the sake of this guy. Because this requires aluminium gears. Yeah, I think I used every single piece of aluminium I had to make gears. Yeah, I did. Okay, so you need to be upgraded. That's great. I'll do that. Oh, yeah, and it's also working on here to fill this obsidian system up, which is kind of done. I don't know why this isn't going. It's because we don't... Okay, yeah, it just doesn't have enough. Yeah, that's where all my aluminium has gone. That explains a lot, actually. Yeah, we have so much osmium, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this needs to be faster, pretty much. The bottleneck would be... I guess both for the rock washer and the rock enricher, which is dumb. Then I'm not going to fix it. I'm just going to leave it be in that case. Oh, well. Either way, I made way too much enriched obsidian, which is fine. I should also probably just go ahead and, like, make some extra of these guys to use up the diamond to make reinforced ones. That would be good. So this is getting up there. That's half a stack. Yay. Only need half a stack more. That's going to take a while. Alright, so after all of that waiting that I told you I was going to do, I have now I've had fast food. I ate a bunch of fast food. But we are back and we have all the printed silicon, which means now we just got to wait. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got to wait for the printed calculation circuits. And then we will be good to go. I'm just going to take this little thing real quick and get the quest done. Thank you. There we go. Alright. And while I was going to make 16 of the teleportation cores, we can get started in doing the... or we can get started in doing a couple of just early ones real quick. So if we go ahead and we get the thing, we'll make another inscriber, I think. That's probably the best way to do this. We'll make one of those, and then another one of those. Do I not have enough wood? Am I out of wood? No, I'm not out of wood. I'm rich. Never mind. Alright, print silicon, redstone dust, print the circulation circuit. Yeah, okay. I cannot speak. For the life of me. Speaking is extremely difficult. Anyways, calculation processor. There we go. We can now make our very own teleportation core with the atomic alloy. So we just need advanced technium ingots. Got those. Diamond. Got that. I'm just going to wait for 4 of these probably. That's a good idea because you need 4 to make one. There we go. That's 4. We go ahead and get the technium. I need to make more bronze though. Really lacking on the bronze front. Either way, 3, 2, 1. Teleportation core. Neat. So the next thing we can do, so we can get into entangled blocks, which are kind of sick. For those of you that haven't ever used entangled blocks, it's kind of like the, what's it called, the entangled porcupine or the quantum porcupine? I can't remember. It's an old thing. Anyways, it's a block that can basically be anything you want. Any output or any input at any point. So you put one here, that it's an output, and one over there that's an input, and it just teleports. Kind of like the quantum entangleporter. It's the same thing. Anyways, I want to make this first. So we need 1 teleportation core, 1 atomic alloy, and 1 elite control circuit, which is advanced technium, advanced control circuits, reinforced alloy. And we need 2 of these. I don't actually know how many dimensional machine frames we're going to need long term. But we at least need 1 for the dimensional infuser. And we're going to need 2 for the dimensional ore extractor eventually. So yeah, 2 is the answer. And luckily we have 2 advanced control circuits. Perfection. All right. We just need some more of the alloys. The diamond alloys. I have 1. But it's just advanced alloy, the infused alloys with the diamonds, and we have the diamonds in there already, I think, right? Yeah, we just put one of these in there. Perfect. We also need to make a bunch of bronze, and honestly, I've been thinking about that, right? And the alloy kiln, in all its glory, kind of sucks. Like, it's terrible. These guys also work, but it's still kind of slow. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take a stack of this, stack of the good old little copper boy, a stack of tin, and we're going to head on up here. And I'm just going to throw it into one of these crushers. Because these crushers are stupidly fast. So I'm just going to let that happen, and I'm going to pick those up. We're going to craft the bronze dust instead, and then we're going to smelt that in my multi-furnace guy. Because they can just do normal smelting, which is awesome. Alright, it's not a lot of bronze, but it's enough for 2 ingots, I think, right? I think it's 4 per recipe or something, and then we need aluminum gears, but we already made those. And we should have them in abundance right there. 34, wow, incredible abundance. But that's going now. Cool. Okay, so a little easy and quick. We take these 2, we take these 2, and we take these 2. That should give us 2 elite control circuits. And let's see, what was the final recipe? So yeah, teleportation core and atomic alloy. We should be able to make another teleportation core, right? I'm like fairly sure. Or do we need more? Oh no, we probably need more of these guys. So I'm just going to make a bunch of these. Nice, take these, and we'll take those, because why not? Wait for this. Alright, let's try this again. Atomic alloy, teleportation core, and elite control circuit. And it's working! And it's really expensive. Oh man, ultimate control circuit. There we go. Oh, it's 2 of these per one. So that gets us halfway there. Actually, I think we can just kind of make it, right? Can we just make like another 2 of these guys? I think so, right? 6. Oops. Okay. Yep. Nope. All right. I didn't think we can make that. I did not expect to shift click that many into my inventory, but sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? All right, 4 ultimate control circuits. That is a tiny, whiny little bit better. And now all we need is diamond gears. So that's 4 diamonds per one, and we just put them in the gear guy. And I have a grand total of 55 diamonds. Nice. I don't actually know how many obsidian glow I have, but I think I might have. No, I have 2. All right, we have 2 obsidian glow. How many refined ingots do we have? We have 4. Why? Oh, yeah, because this guy needs refined diamonds. That's the case. But we should have some glowstone ingots. How do we make the refined glow? Oh, man. Obsidian glow. I completely forgot that I needed this. Okay, well, that's just osmium compressor glowstone. So that's this guy. He has a stack. I'll take half a stack. That's fine. And then we'll put him in here. There's already a stack in here. Okay, great. We'll just take 3 diamonds. We'll do 3 of them. Should be fine. Should make us enough obsidian. And then we'll be dandy. That's 2 more obsidian glow. I actually don't know how many I need. Well, I need 12. So how many do we get from 1 diamond? We get a grand total of like 2 maybe? 40 per? 10 per! Oh, we get 8 per diamond. That's neat. And yes, I know, looking at the recipes here, I'm going to need a bunch of these, right, for the dimensional ore extractors. But it's going to get cheaper the further in we get. So right now, I'm just going to take 2 of these, and I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to be proud. So the next step is really... I mean, I can skip these 3 right now. I don't really need them. I don't really care. So we can go into dimensional ores. The first part is the dimensional dust. I'm just trying to figure out the, like... the steps here. I think we can skip the evaporation plant for now. I don't think we actually need this at the moment. It produces brine and stuff, but it's like on the left here. So we will focus on the main part for now, which first is a dimensional dust, which is these guys ground up. How many do I need though? That is the real question. Oh god. Well, at least 4, because I need the ore extractor. And I'm guessing I'm going to need a bunch of these guys as well. Reprocessor, machine vent. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of these. And it's 1 per. I'll just do all 4 of them. That's 16. That's 12 recipes for the other guys. So we'll just do that. There we go. And then throw away all of this garbage deep slate. There we go. Nice. Quest complete. A more sturdy machine casing. These blocks can be collected with a wrench. Okay, so we need, in an alloy kiln, we need energy, we need obsidian glow, wooden scaffolding, and dimensional dust. Wooden scaffolding, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, because I have so many of them. And then, I guess we can do it in here. I have 2 obsidian glow, so we can make 2 of these for now, just as a start. That's going to use up a bunch of my power. Oh yeah, we're on like 0 power now. Oh, that's great. I think it's because of this guy. He's pulling way too much. You can stop doing that. Thank you. Does it go upwards as soon as I do that? No, but it's definitely going down slower. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's produced 4 of them. Oh, it makes 4 per recipe as well. Well, that's huge, actually. Are you making something right now? You shouldn't be. I hope you're not. So the next step is machine circuitry. Right. I'm going to unbookmark all of these because Jesus Christ. Machine circuitry and machine event. Again, how many of these do I need? I don't know. But we do need them for the dimensional infuser. Which requires how many? Oh my god. But why? But why would you do this to me? God, no. Actually, here we can see the recipes. So for the dimensional infuser, we need 43 reinforced machine casing. I have 4. 8. So 43 would be... Well, that's 10. So 10 dimensional dust. Okay, so 11 dimensional dust for the casings. And then we need 9 machine circuitry. Each one of those requires an extra machine casing. So that's another 2. So that's 13 dust. And, well, okay, let's say 14 dust for that. And then 18 machine vents, which again is another one. Which 18 divided by 4, that's 4, that's 5. So we need 17 dust. And we had 16. So we need another core. 1 more core isn't that bad. We can make more cores. I'm like fairly certain if we just go in here and we try to craft them. Other than the calculation presses, we should be good to go. And I think I put those somewhere. Or I didn't, but I feel like we had more. Or maybe I just didn't make more. That's fine. We can make more. All right, that ought to be enough. Let's give this a try again and craft this. So what did I say? We need like 2 more. Yeah. Is that enough? What else was the thing? Oh yeah, we needed 4 for the extractor. So we'll do... Let's just make 4 of these. That's another 16 dust. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. All right, if I don't have enough now, I honestly just do not know what to do. So most of these, except for like 8, I'll keep 8 for myself. All need to have obsidian glow, so we're actually going to have to wait with that and go get our obsidian over here. We have 6. And I took out way more refined glowstone. I don't need that much glowstone. It's so much glowstone. I don't need it. And I'm wasting aluminium now, because this is my aluminium production goes over here to the glowstone thing. Oh well, now we gotta wait for this. Oh, and actually, just to be a little bit special and speed this up, we can insert the dimensional machine frame. And now it's faster. Yeah, so fast. Look at that speed. Okay, we have 12 now. So, let's get started on actually crafting these. What's that thing? What does the reprocessor do? Let's have a look. Allows you to convert fuels into different ingots. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? I want to have a look at that. Oh, it's for like nuclear craft or extreme things anyways. I wonder what the difference between the dimensional infuser and the interdimensional infuser are. Is that like a thing that's going to come down here? No, it's even further down. So it's probably like down here somewhere. There's a reprocessor. I know this is completely irrelevant to what I'm doing right now, but I just want to know. There's the nuclear reactor from Techopolis. Spent nuclear waste. Is it not used? Do you not use the interdimensional one? Maybe down here. Because there's a digital miner, which would be sick to have. Wait, can we make it? Oh, no. Okay, we can make it. Oh. We can make it, but it doesn't do anything until we're in the nether. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Well, let me take these. I need more scaffolding, but we'll get to that later. Whatever. And, yeah, we'll just start doing these. 18 machine vents coming right up. And they are done. Woo! Machine vent quest complete. Look at that. I'm so good. I'm doing all of these quests. The next is machine circuitry, which was 9. Yes. 9 machine circuitry. That's doable. So that's 18 calculation presses. And I happen to have 12. Close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that. And then the last part is the 43 reinforced machine casings extra that I need. And I have 4 left. That's one. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, so I have 4 left. Maybe 5. There's a 5th. And there's a 5th. Okay. So we need more scaffolding in that case, right? Yes. All right, let's try this. So you go there. I am yawning so bad right now. And then you. But you do need more wooden scaffolding because it's 4 per recipe. So I'm just going to go ahead and make some more of that real quick. And I may or may not have looked ahead further into the quest lines and the packs and all of that. And yeah, we're going to need a lot more of these reinforced machine casings. We're just going to need so many more of these reinforced machine casings. It's terrible. But we'll get to that once we get to it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's not really a problem. We have the means of making those teleportation cores now fairly easily. I mean, I wouldn't say easily. It's still a bit of a pain. But I've done worse things. It could be so much worse. Let's make a stack of those, whatever. Boom. There we go. You know what? While we wait, I might as well I might as well buy, if we have tech bucks, there we go, the placer. Because I ain't building that. Placer. We need the Mr. Cherry Sapling. What do you mean cherry sapling? Raw chicken. What do you mean raw chicken? That's a peak. That's not a raw chicken. I can't want to buy it. No, it's an improved blast furnace placer. That makes more sense. There we go. Dimensional infuser placer. Awesome. I'm gonna go take my my circuitry as well, so I have that, and it is right here. Nice. This is ASMR now. We have 41. We just need one more. I'm gonna take out that dust right now. We have 45. That's everything we need. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place this over here right now. Why did it give me an improved blast furnace placer? Very, very pointing question. I have no idea. That's very weird. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy the correct thing real quick. I think it's because I don't have any internet right now. Okay, there we go. I think some of the textures are just messed up from downloading. But we'll have it over here. I don't know how big it is. I need to craft the actual guy as well. I completely forgot that I actually have to craft the thing. We need steel gears, alright. Well, that's surprisingly easy. Refreshingly simple. Just making steel gears. Dimensional infuser. Alright. I'm assuming this is pretty large. I'm going to place it here. So if I do this. Oh yeah. It's quite big. I should have put it one further back, but whatever. So what do you need? You want power, which I can get you. My voice is not very happy right now, if you can hear that. It's quite scraggly, which is also cool. It's always cool to have a scraggly voice, but it is what it is. Where's the power line? There it is. I should probably stop using basic universal. It's pretty bad. But why are we out of power? Who is consuming all of my precious energy over here? Well, I mean, these guys are producing right now. And so are you. So someone is chugging my energy. It might be these guys. Yeah, it could be all of this. Because we're producing so much osmium right now. It might be that. Oh, and also this is filling up. That makes a lot of sense. That's 2 million FE. Alright, that's fine. So, the next part here is we can really choose. We can make gold. This is our way of making gold by infusing dust. So that's pretty sick. Like, genuinely, actually, it's pretty sick being able to do gold. But that doesn't matter because I want to do the blank stone. Which is 9 compressed cobble, or 9 compressed normal stone. Because that is the way we are going to get into dimensional ores. Which means we're going to actually be able to just make straight ores. Which I hope, I so hope that the whole like producing things part is just gonna be so much easier. Like, I just want it to be easy. That's all I want. If we take like the copper ore can go into... Oh, we can make cheesium. Molten cheese. Oh no, we need to... God damn it. We need to set up a full mechanism, like ore times 3 thing for this then. Which is a lot of work. That's a lot of work. But you know what? All the ores is in this. That's cool. At the very least, it'll produce faster than this monstrosity, I hope. That's going to be nice. Either way, that is a problem for future me, because now I'm going to place this in here, and we're going to use up all this power and hope for the best. And then we're going to make this. Infused with all the coal you will ever need, maybe. There are dimensional ores for almost everything. So they want us to make the coal ore first. That's fine with me, because I really would like coal easier. So yeah, this uses 500 FE per tick. Jesus Christ, that's where we're getting into reactors the first thing in the next chapters. Cool, so let's take that. And now we need to combine this with blank stone ore. No, we need to combine this with the dust of the thing we want to do. So, what kind of coal dust? Just any coal dust? It has to be normal coal? Oh, why does it have to be normal coal? That makes everything so much more annoying. Because that means I have to smelt charcoal. Damn it. Well, luckily, I think I have a lot of extra mini coal. This should not be running out anytime soon. So we could actually just take like a stack here. I don't know how much we need. It didn't look to be that much, right? Coal ore is 12 coal dust for 1, and we need like 32, I think. That's not that bad. It's just a couple of stacks. So if we get the gem guy, where is he? Where's my gem cast? Hello? Dust mold. We could actually just make straight dust, right? Can you make straight coal dust? No, because that would have been too easy. Of course. Yeah, of course. Then we will have to get the gem mold. Luckily, super cheap. There we go. We'll just throw it in here, I guess, for now. Like that. Gem mold go. Fill this up with charcoal. We have a lot of extra charcoal, actually, so we'll just do that. And then, again, as I always say, it's just a lot more waiting. And I'm gonna wait through the night, because that's just how cool I am. So yeah, I will be right back. Oh, God. What have I gotten myself into? Why am I doing any of this? Jesus. So, I haven't actually done the math of how much coal I need, but I'm going to guess that this might be enough. It might be enough. Let's put that in there, and let's put this in there. Actually, we'll do half a stack. Wasn't it in here? No, it's in the combiner. We need to make a combiner. Here we go. How expensive... It is far too early in the morning for this garbage. Do I have the means? And my voice is breaking again because it's early. I kind of have the things for advanced technium. I just need way more bronze, basically. But hey, at the very least, my voice sounds a bit cooler at this time of day. Why is there crushed deep slate in here? Okay. You know what? It might be annoying recipes, but at least I am not that poor anymore. I usually go on about... Where's the thing that I need for this? There's the thing. I need 2 of these. The other is in the system. That's where it is. No, but I usually go on about how I'm always so poor in these packs. But for once, I actually feel kind of rich. Not that I have more than I usually would have, but it just... You know, I have things. And I'm making things, and it's nice. And I'm wasting so much coal. Just so much coal is being thrown out everywhere. Terrible system. And I only have 5 diamonds. Where did the 40 diamonds that I had go? I had so many diamonds. Hello? Hi? There's 52. They're in the system. That's the wrong spot for them to be. Go in here. There we go. Anyways, elite control circuits, and we can now make our combiner. There we go. I'm also going to make 2 chests real quick. That's probably a good idea just for automation's sake. And we'll put you over here with the rest of the guys. I think that's fair. You will be right here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Input on the right, and there we go. Actually, it should probably be, can we input extra as well? No, we can't input extra as well. Okay, well, that's whatever. We just need, there we go, input. If we put a stack of this in here, we'll put half a stack, because that's how many coal we need, right? Yeah, 32. And then we'll just fill this up with coal and give it some time, and hopefully we have enough. Well, I say that, but actually we have to connect the chest as well. There we go. It doesn't auto input, and it needs to be not in. And again, I forgot it needs to be coal dust. So, do I use this crusher for that? Because it's so much coal dust. It's gonna take years. I mean, I guess I do. Might be the smartest way. Let me just get rid of all of this. I made some extra teleportation cores as well between clips earlier, if you guys didn't see that. I can't access this chest. I'm so smart. Like, it's, oh my god, how am I this intelligent? Everything just works. Let's try and do this in a way where it actually works. Just real quick, we'll just do that, and then you guys should not be touching each other. That is not pure of heart. There we go. Well, since I don't have a dedicated crusher, I'm just going to use these guys. That still seems like the best option for me, unfortunately. So here we go. A couple stacks of coal. I'm going to stand right here and pick everything up, including the deep slate. Including, I'm Chinese now. Okay, one last time. Coal goes in here, coal goes in there. Coal makes coal ore, and it is working. Awesome. I should be more excited, but I just cannot be excited because of my own stupidity, which is par for the course at this point, really. But there we go. We have coal ore. Neat, though. Right here. But we need to make dimensional coal ore, which means we need 32 of these. Yowzers. In the meantime, though, we can start making gold dust because we're going to need that for the ore extractor, because we need to make atomic disassemblers. So we need 6 gold. And 6 gold is fairly easy. It's just, well, it's dust of any kind. We can just use, like, the iron, I guess. I have a lot of iron. It's very full. It's just not, yeah, we just cannot produce iron right now. So I'm gonna take some of these. Let's do 4 stacks and turn all of that into dust as well. I don't know, man. I just feel like this, I could use this one. This one is better. This one is way better if I just disconnect that for a sec. Yeah, I just feel like this is the better way to do it. We'll do like 4 stacks of the stuff at once, and we'll just have a bunch of gold. It'll be nice. And before I say anything, I'm just gonna make sure that this actually works. Yes, it is actually working. I'm gonna put this in. There we go. We get gold dust, and quest complete. Bonk. All right, so now that we have our gold dust, we can go over here. We can smelt that, just normal smelting, which is refreshing. There's no machine needed for the gold dust, which it does put a smile on my face. And there we go. We have the gold. Next, we need to make the atomic disassemblers, which means energy tablet, which we should just be able to do as soon as I have 6 gold. There we go. We go in here. We go like that. We go like that. Boom, 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 boom. Energy tablet. And then we should just be able to do this. That's 1. And we need refined obsidian. All right. So for this pack, I've done everything with my iron pickaxe. I haven't even made a diamond pickaxe. I just have iron. I mean, don't get me wrong. Pretty sick. Who needs a pickaxe anyway? This is where I'm going to craft a thing. We're just going to have to put... what's the thing? We need to put 2 ores in there. And that's about it. Or 2-dimensional ores, that is, right? Oh, yeah, we need to make 2-dimensional ores. I kind of only planned for making 1. We need 2. That's a lot more coal than I had, and I didn't even have enough coal. Yeah. Also, why did BattleNet just start? That's weird. Okay, well, I'll just make all of this coal, and I'll see you guys in 500 billion trillion gazillion years. Okay, so taking a closer look at the recipe here, I could have just used any dimensional ore. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep... Well, I'm going to let this finish, and I'm going to make the one stack of coal ore. That's fine. And then I'm going to make a bunch of iron ore that I'm going to use to actually craft the machine. Because I have so much iron, but coal is harder to get. It's more painful to get. It's not difficult, but it's like a process. And the iron I just kind of have infinite of, basically. But also, 1 and 2 cold dimensional ores. There we go. Quest complete. And we are probably going to have to make the thermal evaporation plant. But that is in a moment after I've done this. As soon as I have the ores, then I'm going to do that. We also need some more of the dimensional stones, so I'm going to do those real fast. And I will be back when we are ready to go. Yay. Alright, here we go. Dimensional ore extractor. Done and done. Awesome. So now we need to build this guy. So to build him, you need a bunch more of the reinforced machine casing, but we also need to make, thank you, quartz glass. Now, how do we get quartz? Is that a thing in this chapter? Yes. So we need to make black quartz first. And black quartz is just Certus quartz. Okay. And then to make the normal quartz from the black quartz, we do something probably. We enrich it. That's super easy. All right, I thought it was going to be difficult. That's super easy. Here's a stack of that. I don't know how much I need, but I will just make a stack. Actually, let's see here. So we need... Well, let's do the placer. So it's the dimensional ore extractor placer. It should be here somewhere. There it is. And that needs 26 quartz glass. So quartz glass is how expensive exactly? It's this one. I'm assuming it's this one. No, because that one can use Certus quartz dust, so it's probably not that. I'm guessing we need actual quartz. Or maybe we don't. Maybe it's just Certus quartz. Huh. Well, either way, we're gonna have a bunch of this now, so that's nice. I'm actually gonna check if it is this glass. I'm gonna open another world and I'm just gonna see. Because if it is this glass, I mean, Muscle Tov. Yeah, there's only 2 glasses. Well, it's this one. Okay, we just need Certus quartz dust. And that can be made in the inscriber or the crusher. So the inscriber, I guess, because that's the only one I actually have currently. Which is fine. We'll just do that. It's not super fast, but it's like kind of fast. And I don't know what I need this quartz for, but now I have it. So that's cool, I guess. Is there anything we need this for? Not really, no. I mean, there's probably something. Maybe prismarine is useful. I don't know. Oh yeah, we can make we can make dimensional shards with that. Then we're gonna need that because we need the space cheese and stuff. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I see. But that's a long ways away, so I don't really care. I'm gonna take this. All right, then that is literally everything we need for this. Well, we need more reinforced machine casing. But I'm gonna have to make so much of that anyway, so I'm not really counting it. It's just something that needs to be done. So I'm gonna do that as well, which means we need more obsidian glow. Yay, I love making that stuff. I'm gonna make some more of these scaffolding as well. And where are my teleportation core things? Where's my dust? I'm pretty sure I should have some dust. I have 10 dust. That's pretty good. Yep, just gonna make some more obsidian glow and we will be good to go. And you need diamonds. Okay. Okay, now we actually have everything that we need. The question is where? Just generally where? Maybe up here. Maybe I'll just do it on top. That's gonna be really ugly and I really want to do it. Let me do like a layer between these though. I just want something to disconnect the textures. Slag bricks. Yeah. Let's do slag. I'm all in creative mode. I need more than one. I want to do slag bricks. The most beautiful material in the world. Just compressed slag. I don't even know what slag is really. Like I've never thought about that word. It's just in every mod pack because of those things, the blast furnaces. Anyways, I do you and I do you. And boom. There we go. there she is. And take... oh, I crafted it with the coal ore, which means I have no more coal. Huh. Well, it'll just produce iron for now. I'm probably going to set it to something like aluminium at some point, because that's a lacking material at the moment. But we'll just do that, and then we'll do this, and this should now be working, right? In theory. It says idle. Why are you idle? Because you need power, you absolute piece of crap. I completely forgot it needs power. I have increased my power generation. I have added another one of those biogenerators. Hopefully enough. Probably not. We might be running out of energy right now. And, okay, that emptied it instantly. But this is going up slowly, so we should... Nope, that is going down very fast. Oh, now it's going up again. And it's going... Oh, it's kind of holding. We need more power. So this one crusher is actually handling all 3 biogenerators. I might as well just make 2 more. 2 more, and if it doesn't work, I'll just add another crusher. Maybe? Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, we are now producing the dimensional ores because we have enough power. I added a bunch of these and an extra crusher. So as long as these guys can actually keep up, which they are, yeah, they're doing easily. We're producing like 2,000 RF per tick here. Which isn't crazy, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So the next part is actually using this, which means we need to put them into a chemical dissolution chamber, which means we need sulfuric acid. And this is where issues and pain come in. So the way that ore processing mechanism goes is you put the ore in here, which gives you dirty slurry. The dirty slurry then goes in the chemical washer. In this case, we need purifying water. I think it's like hydrogen or something usually. But anyways, we need purifying water, which gives you clean slurry, which then again goes into the chemical crystallizer to make iron crystals, which then goes into the chemical injection furnace to make shards, which then goes into the purification chamber together with oxygen to make clumps, which then goes into the crusher to make dirty dust, which then goes into the enrichment chamber to make dust, which then goes into a furnace to make the ingot, which... Either way, the first part, what we need to do is we need to make sulfuric acid. I think the easiest way to make sulfuric acid is by doing liquid sulfuric acid, which is made automatically in a thermal evaporation plant from lithium, and lithium is made in a thermal evaporation plant from brine, and brine is made in a thermal evaporation plant from hot water, and hot water is made in a thermal evaporation plant from water. Maybe we don't do it that way now that I'm looking at it. Maybe we do the chemical infuser way, which is water vapor and sulfur trioxide, which is sulfur dioxide and oxygen, which is sulfur. Can we produce sulfur? I don't think we can produce sulfur. Do we need to make like 4 thermal evaporation plants? I think yes. It is looking very much like yes on that front. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well, we need... Oh, okay. So we need 4 plants to do this. And that's 4 plants, and we can't even make fluorite. We need another one if we want to make fluorite later on. Alright, well... Okay, here's a bunch of blocks, and here is 4 valves, and we need more gold, actually. Did I make more gold? I think I had some gold dust. Yeah, 16 gold dust, perfect. I don't know how many we need per one. I think it's like 12 per plant, so this is almost enough to make the 4 plants. No, wait, it's 12 per layer per plant. And it's like 3 layers, I think, is optimal. I don't know how much you need. I'm just going to make 1. We're going to start by making 1, and we're going to see what the smallest size we can do is, and we will go from there. That sounds good to me. I'll just make all the controllers from the get-go, though. That's just easier like that. Let's do that. Thank you, and then thank you. 1. Okay. I guess we'll just start putting it down. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. And then it's a full bottom, potentially. And then we start going up. So again, no clue how small it can be. But if I put this here and I put this here, Is this like okay? Does this pass the test? Does this pass the QC? No. What if 3 layers? Maybe 3 layers is enough. If that's enough, then I will be a less angry boy. That is enough. Okay, so this is going to produce our brine. Or this is going to produce our hot water. So then we'll just make another one. Okay, well, this isn't too bad. And I think these can share a wall. So we'll just do them next to each other. You know what? This is fine. I'm still mad. I'm still very angry. But this is okay. Okay, well, that's all the controllers at least. So we'll just put these here. And then we need to do a lot of power. Or a lot of water generation. I need to make purifying water then, right? Sulfuric acid. Yes. So we need the liquid sulfuric acid is what we're after here. So yeah, lithium. Lithium goes brine. Brine goes hot water. Hot water. No, we don't need to make any of that. Okay, so we just need water. As long as this guy gets water, we're fine. Happy. I'm very happy. That makes me very happy. I just want to see if this works, if we can actually have these be wall to wall. Sharing that would be so much easier. And maybe, please. No, it's unhappy. No. I mean, by the looks of it, I don't even think they can be touching. I think touching is too much. Okay, well, I mean, that doesn't really matter. There's no difference between touching and not touching. But, like, why? Why do you have to be this way? We can't stack them, though. I know for a fact that you can stack them vertically. So, I guess we'll do 2 stacks. 2 in each. We'll do a water... Yeah, okay, so we'll do a water brine guy there. And then we'll do the sulfuric stuff over here. That's fine. And then all we really need to do is just make a bunch of gold so we can make a bunch of resistive heaters. And that'll be... Yep. That'll be it. And also, we're going to need so much power. We're going to need so much power for those goddamn resistive heaters. I don't remember how much they pull, but I know they pull a ton, and it's super annoying. Wait, I just saw something. So, there's a thing here that says we can use structural glass. And also, minimum is 3 valves, so we're going to need more of those. But apparently we can... If we can use structural glass, I mean, that is just so much easier, because that's just stealing glass, and, you know, stealing glass is free at this point. Also, I'm gonna make a new pickaxe. I'm doing the thing I said I hadn't done earlier. I'm actually making a diamond pickaxe, because these guys mine so slowly. There we go. All right. So, like, if I remove this and I place a piece of glass there, it still works. All right, huge news. I can remove the middle part at the very least. I don't know if I can remove more, but that means that still works. Can I remove this? So this is no longer working, and it is now working. Oh my god, that's so much cheaper. I don't know if there's like an actual speed difference for this. But at the very least, it doesn't cost as much. I don't think there is a speed difference. It doesn't say there is. Like, if I do... That doesn't make a difference. But, I mean, this increases speed, right? Yeah, max speed. 1,000 times max speed. But I don't really care about that. But yeah, the structural glass doesn't make a difference to speed. Awesome. All right. All right, we're going to start with just 1 resistive heater. We might be able to craft that just straight away. Yep, I have the copper gears. I have the means to do it. We have the tech. Oh. We don't have the technium, though. Oh, no, we do. We actually have an ingot in here. All right, cool. What are we missing for more? Aluminium gear. It's always aluminium gear. I have no aluminium. Except for now, because I've, like, disconnected the thing. So 200. That's pretty good. All right. Let's make this. Let's make that. Let's make you. Let's make the heater. There we go. So... This guy is going to go right here. Yes. He's currently using 40 FE per tick. Now, we can just type in and be like 500. And I would use this 500 FE per tick. Which is nice. We're going to start with 1, which is not enough. But I just want to see how little we can get away with. Because I don't want to make more power. Though we can. I mean, we definitely could. These guys are still overproducing. And we have 6 of these. We could add more, but still. Okay, so we connect you up. You should now be getting hotter, which is good. And then we need to take one of these. Which has the heat capacity? The basic thermodynamic conductor has the heat capacity. So we need yet another one of these goddamn conducting guys. And I'm still using basic ones, which is funny. I haven't touched the advanced ones. Something I have a tendency to do is just never doing that. So if I put you to there, that will give heat to this. The temperature is going down, though. And now it's going up. Okay, so yeah, that works. So you guys can connect from the front just to get the heat spread into all of these. We're gonna need way more of these valves. Well, that's fine. We'll just start with actually getting temperature. So this is keeping everybody at 27, I think. It should be. Yeah. We can do like 100 FE per tick for now, I think. That's fine. Yeah, that looks fine. So these are going to heat up to whatever temperature this guy decides. And then we need to input water. Well, we can actually, you know what? We can actually steal this guy because he isn't pumping fluid anymore. He just doesn't work because we don't need water for the solidifying anymore because they've changed the thing. So if we do another one of these ugly things where we just kind of put water right here, we'll do it like there. No. We'll do it closer to the power. Oh, it's gonna look so bad. Oh well. What if we do it like this actually? Can it just be floating out into space? Is that fine? No, it's not fine. All right. Well, guess we'll have to fix it. Cool. And then, yeah, you guys know the drill. We just do that. We do this. We do that. We put the pump. The pump gets a lever. The lever gets pulled. The pump gets power. And everybody is happy, I hope. Because this surely is going to produce enough water for us, right? Like, there's no way, absolutely no way in hell these guys would ever use more water than this. So, you get another valve. Please don't lose too much. Okay, it hasn't lost the temperature. And we put the... Which one is it? It's this one. No, it's the mechanical one. There we go. So you put this one here. Like that. That's better. And then wrench this. We should be getting water here from... Right. Where's the water? Hello? Why are you not doing the water I wanted you to do? It should be going in here, I'm like pretty sure. Because it is working. Okay, maybe the lever can't be on the thing. No, it can be on there. Okay. That doesn't work. Why do you suck so much? Or is it that you need to be inside of the water or some stupid... No, you don't need to be inside of the water. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, I remember. We need an engineer's hammer. I know what the problem is. And my mouse just died. We had this problem in like episode 3 or whatever when I set it up. We need to actually right-click this and set to output. There we go. It's now working. Cool. So you should be producing hot water, right? Very quickly as well. Like very, very quickly. And that is nice to see. And we are not overusing energy as of yet, which is good. So the next is going to be putting another valve and transporting it upwards. So I guess we'll do here maybe. That's a good place to have it. Did that remove all my... Yeah, that removed all the hot water. Great. And I lost a piece of structural glass. But anyways. So it's going to go into this one probably. Yeah. We'll send that into here. And it's hot water, so that's just a liquid. So it's a mechanical pipe. This one. And then when it's done in here and it's made brine... It's going to go into another valve over to the next one. All right. If my calculations are correct, we actually finally have everything we need. You go there. You go here. And then to get to the bottom, we'll do from the other side, maybe? Yeah, it's going to have to be from the other side. So we'll just do like this, I guess. That works. Cool. And this is going to be the final output. And this is going to give us a liquid sulfuric acid. And all we need to do is put it in a condensator, and we'll be good. I might need multiple of these. I don't know how fast they are. They're probably not very fast. They usually aren't. Either way, let's just connect this up. I'm going to do this in real time. You guys are going to get to see this because it's going to be beautiful, because it's going to work. Where did my mechanical pipes go? There they are. Okay. So you go here. You start pulling out. That's going to produce brine, which it is. And then you go there. And you are going to start producing whatever it is you're supposed to be producing. Lithium. Yeah, lithium. Very, very slow. Incredibly slow. Are all of these guys that slow? No, that's fine. That guy's 27. That guy's 40. This guy's... Oh, okay. So it's giving like everything to the first one. Yikers. Let's up you to 200. Maybe 200 is better. We can still handle it. I would like for this one to be a bit faster. But it'll come. It'll come. And then we just do this. And that lithium gets turned into sulfuric acid. Nice. 1 millibucket. 2 millibuckets. We are gonna... Oh, God. You need so much of this stuff as well. Okay, so for this guy to work, you need 100 millibuckets of sulfuric acid per ore. Per ore. Look at the speed at which we produce this. 5. 6. 7. All right, yeah, that's too slow. That's way too slow. How much can these do? Oh, insulation 10. That might be the issue here. What if we do this? That's not an alloy. We need an alloy. I'm thinking maybe if we do advanced advanced pipes, it'll insulate better and we'll get more of the heat over, maybe? I don't know. 0.06 millibuckets per tick. This is producing 0.0 millibuckets per tick. It's so slow, it's not even registering. This makes a lot. This is making tons. That's good. Maybe we just need more resistive heaters. Or what if we set this to 400? It might be a case of just having to make more power. Like, that could be the solution to all of my woes right now. This is going up, though. So is this. Yeah, this one is struggling big time. What if we move the heater to the middle? So if he is here, and also he gets power... That's a pressurized tube. I can't tell the difference between them. They are so similar. Why would you do this? I prefer immersive engineering, because at least the power is just power lines. And everything else is like... Have you seen the fluid pipes? It's just a thick-ass pipe. I just swore. But it's fine. It's late in the episode. So yeah, if we do this. And then like this. Maybe better? Way better. Oh yeah, that's way more even in the distribution. I prefer this. It's still not fast, but it's faster. Good. All right. Anyways, fixing all of that's going to be an issue for the next time. I'm going to make a bunch more power between episodes. Like I'm just going to change all of these guys. Maybe even all the way up to the blue ones, to the reinforced, the elite, maybe. And I'm going to have like 12 of these running, at least. No, not 12. 20. 20 is good. 10 makes 3,200. 20 makes 6,400. That's a lot better. And I'm going to throw like 2,000 RF per tick into this guy. What if we do that, actually? I just want to try. 2,000. That's going to empty out my things really quickly. But how fast are we producing? 35, 60 millibuckets. Still 0. We don't have enough lithium, that's why. This is producing 31, but it doesn't have brine, so it can't. But yeah, this is definitely better as a system. But now the water probably can't keep up. Anyways, yeah, so we'll fix that next time. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you haven't already, you should consider subscribing, as I really appreciate it. And don't forget to join the Discord, links in the channel and video description. That's going to be it for this time. I will see you guys next time. I have been WoltyBird. Bye. I don't know. Bye. Leave. Goodbye.